Alrighty, welcome back to another video. Intro sucks, so let's get straight into the video. So, do you remember Feather Client? It was like blowing up around January last year. What happened to it? Well, to start, we're going to have to go back in time to January 21st, where Feather Client Beta was released. It was released as the ultimate Minecraft client. And if you wanted to try this client, you could get it for around $12. Wait, what? See, this client had one clear competitor, Lunar Client. Lunar Client being, if not the most popular Minecraft client, was pretty similar to Feather Client. They both had sleek UIs, similar mods, and were both designed for the same people, competitive Minecrafters. Now, Feather Client had some great timing. See, they launched just before Lunar Client switched to Azul Zulu JDK, a type of Java. Because of this, Minecraft players had to download Azul Zulu for a better experience, but some didn't know it yet. This also caused some problems on some lower-end computers, which decreased the FPS boost it had been giving up to this point. In fact, after trying many times to resolve this issue myself, I made a video about it titled, "Is Lunar Client no longer an FPS boost client?" Check that video out after this one. Anyways, back to Feather Client. Although Feather Client had some great features, better FPS than Lunar Client, at least on my GPU, and spectacular timing for its release, it cost money. See, to compete with an already existing client, you should start with the free beta testing, and then if you have to, make people pay money to use the client. Despite this, Feather Client was still blowing up. Whether the comments on it were good or bad, it was spreading faster than COVID. People started buying Feather Client, gifting it, etc. But all of this would soon die off, as it first got exposed, just 1 month after its release. Since Feather Client aimed to be as customizable as possible, they used many mods without permission. This hurt Feather Client's reputation badly and caused some drama. After this, you would think that Feather Client would start being more careful, but nope. Just 4 months later, they were exposed again because of their client asked permission to use the webcam on many computers, suggesting that the client had been using it all along. Finally, a couple months later, they got exposed for another reason that I will not say. In the description, I'll drop a link to someone who did explain it. Not to mention the insane amount of drama on Twitter. People started thinking badly about Feather Client and its owners. As for the people who were still hanging on to Feather Client, it wasn't looking good for them either. Feather stopped getting as many updates, and eventually people went back to Lunar. Currently, it seems that Feather is putting in some effort to redeem themselves, so maybe Feather's future will look a lot better. So, what is Feather Client doing now? Currently, they're making some small updates and posting them on YouTube Shorts, kind of like Lunar Client has been. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about anyone. This video is just for entertainment purposes. I know some people still use Feather Client, and there's nothing wrong with it. This video is just made to talk about what happened to Feather Client. If there's something I forgot to say or something that I said incorrectly, do let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Share this video, comment. That's all for today's video. See ya.